Today we will continue Khantī Pāramī, the perfection of being impatient. Before giving a talk, we will pay respect to Buddha by reciting in the Bodhisatta 3 times. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Today we will continue about the being impatient. So there is one Jātaka named Sarabhaṅga Jātaka. So in that Jātaka, the King of Deva named Sakka asked the question to the ascetic named Sarabhaṅga, who is a Bodhisatta. If we remove which dhamma, will we not be worried? Will not be worried. So means not to worry. Which one to be removed? This is one question. Another question is to be praised by the noble. Which one we need to remove? Next question. Which kind of speech or whose speech? Which is gross? Do we need to be patient? So 3 questions. So at that time, Bodhisatta ascetic answered, if you remove the anger, you will never be worried. So not to have a worry, not to have a being a worry, we need to remove the anger. So yes, if we have anger, so we may need to be worried. So sometimes if the conditions are complicated, so we have to patient. We have to swallow the worry and our anger, because sometimes not sure what benefits will come. So situations are complicated. Sometimes just trying to remove our anger. As long as we don't have anger, so we are not faulty. We may not be worried. So anger is very dangerous. So need to be very careful about the anger. So Bodhisatta said, if you remove the anger, you will never be worried. Means anger will produce a lot of worriness, a lot of being worried. So next one, next question. So, to be praised by the noble, what we need to do, what we need to remove, what we need to remove. So, to be praised by the noble, we need to remove Makkha. Makkha is depreciation of others' worth. Depreciation of others' worth. No thanks of others' worth. So, yeah, if someone appreciates others' worth, so the nobles will praise that one. So it is a kind of evil, breaking others' worth, depreciation, no thanks. So the people with good nature will not forget others' worth. So like we need to appreciate parents, we need to appreciate good friends. So yeah, it is a sign of good people. So noble person will praise. Yeah, we need to consider about that. We need to practice that. Normally, people's nature, unlearned people may break others' work, may not appreciate others' work. So we should not be so. We should follow this teaching. So we need to remove anger. Also, we need to appreciate others' work. We should not forget easily, especially we should not break others' work. Okay. Next question is, whose speech which is gross? We need to be patient. Do we need to be patient? So, yeah, the answer is we need to be patient. Any gross speech, any harsh speech of those who are higher than us, who are similar to us, who are lower than us. So anyone's harsh speech, we need to be patient. So some people may say, oh, this is a lower one. Why we need to be patient? So according to Bodhisatta's saying, we need to be patient. Everyone's harsh speech should not consider about the higher, lower, or middle, similar, like that. So in the Buddha time, also Buddha admonished his disciples. So if someone blame about the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, you should not change your mind. You should not have anger. So if there is anger, you will not know what they want to mean. You will not know why they say in this way. So in that definition, if someone say you are dog or you are cow, like that, so no need to explain. The Buddha said, just to be patient. Surely we are not dog. We are not cow. But if someone say, you are breaking in sila, you are killing, you are stealing, if say, we need to explain. we don't steal, we don't kill, according to our sila. So need to explain. But if someone say, you are dog, you are cow, okay, to be patient. Like that. So other time, the King of Deva complain about the last answer. Yeah, being impatient, the speech of higher one, middle one, it is okay. Because higher one's speech, we have to be patient. Because if we are not patient, and so we may have a danger. So in the same way, someone similar, the speech of someone similar. So if we are not patient, so they may try better than us. So they may try to be higher than us. So because of this, we have to be patient. Why we need to be patient? The speech of lower ones, the harsh speech of lower ones. So at that time, Bodhisatta said, being impatient of the harsh speech of lower ones is superior. No reason to be patient, but being impatient. It will be praised by the nobles. So without having a reason, you can be patient. So that means that you are being impatient is to be praised by the noble ones. So one time, the King of Deva caught the Asura, the enemy, after fighting. So King of Deva caught Asura, his enemy, from the fighting place. At that time, the Asura blame the King of Deva, abuse King of Deva. So at that time, the King of Deva is patient. So then the Madali Deva, the disciple of King of Deva, cannot be patient. This one is a lower one, being caught by us. So why you are patient? So at that time, the King of Deva said, the data Brahma Atta, the benefits are the most benefit is own benefit. So I have this saying, out of benefits, own benefit is the best. Own benefits is the most superior. So some people may say others' benefit is important. So here say the data Brahma Atta. So own benefit is highest. It is important. So no reason here mentioned. So some people may not agree with that. Some may say others' benefit is important. So in Myanmar, there are some kind of society, Brahita, like that. The group who are doing others' benefit, they always are focusing others' benefit. So, but here say own benefit is the most important. So maybe the reason everyone loves oneself more than others. So yeah, own benefit is important. Breaking oneself, performing others' benefits may not be good. But there is another saying, without doing others' benefit, there is no own benefit. So yes, sometimes we do others' benefits to get own benefit, or because of understanding karma and karma results, which can perform own benefit by doing others' benefit. So here say own benefit is the most important, the most superior, like that. So yeah, some people just meditate, make own mind pure. It is important. Some people may say selfish. So, but it is a good way. So sometimes, if you sacrifice, so sometimes you may regret. So we may do others a benefit by understanding karma and karma results, which can perform own benefit. So generally, we may take care of our precept first. After having a precept, or without breaking precepts, we may perform others' benefits. It is also doing own benefits. In the same way, although we are meditating, making own self pure, so there are some donors supporting us. They will have a result. So because of this, doing our own benefit is good, nice. So, but you need to do correctly, such as practicing morality, trying to have a concentration, trying to have a wisdom. It is good. So the King of Deva said, out of the benefits, own benefit is the most important. So out of own benefit, there are nothing more than being impatient. So among your own benefits, out of own benefit, being impatient is the best. So if someone can be patient, so I think every success is available. So because of this, being impatient is the best out of own benefit. So like that, when we meditate, we may have a pain. We may need to give a time. So we may reduce. We may need to reduce enjoying sensualities. But if we can be patient, so we can meditate well. We can be successful. In the same way, listening in Dhamma, talking in Dhamma, someday we may have a pain, we may be tired, but if we can be patient, so it is good. We can accumulate a lot of kusala. So out of a benefit, own benefit is the best. Out of own benefit, being impatient is the best. If someone can be peaceful, if someone who is peaceful, who has a lot of power, is patient of speech of lower one. So that kind of patient is the best. So means being impatient of the lower one's speech is the best. So in this sentence, there are threefold of the best. So out of the benefit, own benefit is the best. Out of own benefit, being impatient is the best. Out of being impatient, if you can be patient, lower one's speech, it is the best. So you should be patient. So this is about the King of Deva was saying towards his disciples. So not only being impatient of others' speech, in the same way, others act, others' action, bodily action, we need to be patient. Like Khantī, the ascetic, like Bodhisatta. So they can be patient others' action. So others' bodily action. So another thing similar to Khantī, but it is not Khantī, not being impatient. What is that? It is Akkhāhi. So there are 10 kinds of practice of king, Raja Dhamma, king's Dhamma, king's practice. Out of 10, there are 2 things. One is Akkhāhi. Akkhāhi is no anger or no angry. Khantī is being impatient. So 2 different things coming in together. So what is Akkhāhi? What is Khantī? So Khantī means being impatient, not having anger, others bodily and bodily faults. So other people say wrongly or other people do wrongly. So without having anger, being impatient. It is Khantī, being impatient. So the king need to practice. So because the king is a powerful one, if I have anger easily, other people will suffer. Normal people have anger, it is quite okay. So sometimes if we are higher or in higher condition, so we need to be patient more because higher one has power. Powerful one with anger is very dangerous. So the king need to be patient. Should not have anger about the others' bodily and verbal action. Something bad. So the next one is the king may order to someone to do something. So you should do this well. You should do like this. You should do like that. So may order to someone to do something. But at that time, the slave or ministers may do with a good mind, may try, but they cannot satisfy. They can want to get better. So in those situations, need to practice ekkoda, not to have anger, not to have anger. So yeah, about that, if we are in higher condition, we need to be careful. So sometimes we order to someone to do something, so we are not satisfied. So in those conditions, we should not have anger. This is called ekkoda, no anger. So it is not khantiṃ, not being impatient. So because the other one trying to do goodly, the other one didn't do mistake. Just you don't satisfy only. So because of not doing a mistake of others, so normally you don't need to be patient. The other one trying to be better, but you don't like. Just that. Because of this, in those conditions, if you don't have anger, it is called ekkoda, one of the king's practice. So this is something differences between ekkoda, no anger, and khantiṃ, being impatient. So after that, there are 9 causes of the anger. Number 1, having anger by thinking that this one have done my disadvantages in the past. Number 2, having anger by thinking that this one doing unbenefits of me now. Number 3, having anger by thinking that this one will do my disadvantages in the future. So past, present, future, doing unbenefit of me. So next one, 4, 5, 6. Number 4, having anger by thinking that this one has done disadvantages of my friend in the past. Number 5, having anger by thinking that this one doing unbenefit of my friend presently. Number 6, having anger by thinking that this one will do disadvantages of my friend. So this is related to friend, performing unbenefit of a friend. So next one, 7, 8, 9. Number 7, having anger by thinking that someone has done benefits of my enemy. Number 8, having anger by thinking that this one doing benefits of my enemy. Number 9, having anger by thinking that this one will do the benefits of my enemy. So altogether 9. So This is called 9 causes of anger, hatred. There is another one, Atana Kopa. The anger which is not suitable to have anger. So what kind of anger it is? So if it rain a lot, so one gets angry. Why rain a lot? So in the same way, if it is windy, so getting angry. So why it is windy? So wind is really bad, something like that. So another thing is, if sun is hot, get angry. So the sun is too hot, something like that. So this kind of anger is called Atana Kopa. So anger which is not suitable to have anger. So we need to be patient about those. So we cannot control wind, rain, the heat of sun, you know. So we need to be patient. So yeah, being impatient is a kind of power of noble ones. So there are 8 kinds of power mentioned. 8 kinds of power. Okay. Crying is the power of the children. So children cannot do only crying, you know, shouting, making noisy, annoying. So you have to give something. So it is their power. So next one, anger is the power of a woman. Yeah, mentioned. Correct or no? I don't know. Anger is the power of a woman. Yeah. If you get angry, maybe. So yeah, if a wife gets angry, husband has to do. No choice. If a husband scold, you get angry, so later we're not there to say, have to be quiet. So that is their power. So weapon is the power of robots. So robots' power is a weapon. So they will show weapon. So other people have to give money. Please save my life. You take this one. So next one. Severity. I don't know that word. So the king is the severity. Okay. So their land, their country. Their country is the king's power. So my country, how big it is, something like that. If it is bigger, so it is their power. So like that. Sometimes country to country may associate. If they have a lot of land, a lot of people, they may not care other people. So it is their power. Next one, finding fault with others or of others is the power of fools. So foolish people always pointing others' fault. They are very clever about that. So always trying to see others' faults. May overwhelm, may harm other people by showing others' faults. Careful scrutiny is the power of the wise. Carefully investigating, carefully reflecting is the power of wise people. So wise people, they may reflect carefully. So yeah, wise people have a thinking, have a reflection. So because they are wise, if they think deeply, so can perform everything. So next one, reflection is the power of the learned. Reflection or thinking again is the power of learned. So the learned people, then they have a lot of things to consider. Or they may know a lot of suttas, a lot of Pāramī or rules. So they have to recite, memorize. They have to think about those again and again. It is their power. If some problem they have, they may reflect those things. Is it according to Vinaya or is it according to Dharma? Like that. They can check with the Dharma which they have learned. So it is their power. Next one. Next one is forbearance or being patient. Is the power of recluse, samana, and brahmanas. So recluse means like a bhikkhus. So not having anger is a bhikkhu's power. Although other people are doing something bad, so they will be patient. So as long as they can be patient, it is okay. Not yet ugly, still handsome and beautiful. So still can still survive. Because of this, sometimes we have to be patient. So as long as being impatient, monk have power. So bhikkhu has power. Bhikkhu will not hold a weapon, money, surrounding people, staying alone. Nothing they have. What they have is they can be patient. They can stay alone. They can satisfy with little food or little things. So they are okay all the time. So it is their power. So what kind of power they have is just being patient. As long as they can be patient with the weather, with the dwelling, food, anything, they are okay. So being impatient is the power of recluse, samana, or bhikkhus, brahmana. So if you want to ordain as a bhikkhu or as a siale, so if you want to have power, just be patient. If you can be patient, you have a power. So if you cannot be patient, you don't have power. So bhikkhu's power is being impatient. Okay. So here the Forbearance is the power of the recluse and the Brahmana. Brahmins usually translate. What is a Brahmana? So in Myanmar, Brahmana, we translate Bonna. Bonna. So what is a Brahmana? Originally, Brahmana is coming from Bahita Anna. Anna is evil. Bahita is, how to say? I don't know how to say. So you put something on the water, and the stream will bring that things into the ocean. So I have to say in this way. So it is a Bahita. So like Bahita Anna. So putting evils into the water, going away. So this is a metaphorically saying, means removing evil. So this is called Brahmana. So those Brahmanas originally, they were not cook. They were not cook. What they eat is fruits, which is falling down itself. So, or they will eat by accepting donations. So they will not cook themselves. So they may live, they may earn easily without having any evil. So may stand in front of others' house, whatever they give, they will survive. Or they may go to another tree, fruits are falling down itself. So they may eat those things. So they have less wish, less evil. So because of this, they are called Brahmana, like throwing evil into the water. So the word those people are fixed, matching. So because of this, those Brahmanas are called Brahmana. Guna Brahmana means Brahmana in quality. In quality. So later part, so their effort is less. Previous Brahmana, they eat easily, they practice Dhamma, some may have a jhana like that. But later part, their effort is reduced. Maybe their desire is more. So they approach near to the village or near to the city. They may stay the edge of city, the edge of village, or they may teach something, some education, but they didn't practice jhana, they didn't practice dhamma. So something better than lay people, like teaching education, so like a fortune teller, staying at your village. So those people are also called Brahmana because of coming from Brahmana clan. But their Brahmana is Jadi Brahmana, like a clan Brahmana. Brahmana in clan, not in quality. They don't have a real quality of a Brahmana, but they are coming from Brahmana clan. They are lower Brahmanas. So Brahmana has two types. One is a Guna Brahmana. The other one is a Jadi Brahmana. Brahman in quality, Brahman in clan. So after a long time, those Brahmanas never practice jhana, never teach Veda, never teach education. What they do is, according to the word, they want to remove their evil. How they do is, they go to the river, maybe early morning, quite cold. They take a shower because they are washing their evil, throwing in their evil into the water. So evil go away. So become they are pure. They are become pure. So they want to show we are throwing evils, we are removing evils into the water because they don't want to practice. So become like that. They are not really Brahmanas. They are just to survive for their life. They do something to confuse for the people. So here, forbearance is the power of recluse and Brahman. Brahman is this kind of Brahman, Guna Brahmana. Guna Brahmana. Brahman in qualities, not the other Brahmanas' power. So in Myanmar, before Bagan era, there is the Khantī era. So at that time, those Brahmanas are the owner of cows, bulls. So they have another name, Koṇḍañña, the owner of cows. So those are called Brahmana. So because they say themselves they are Brahmana, but they have a lot of cows. So if they are owner of cows, if they live, they earn with the cows. So those people are called Koṇḍañña, the owner of gods, the owner of cows, or Brahmanas. After that, after the Khantī era, there is a Bagan era. At that time, in Myanmar, we have vuttaṃ, like that. So they learn nakadas, planets. They learn Vedas. So we are called those people vuttaṃ. So so they are clever in the Veda. They are clever in the planets, nakadas. So after that, Benya era. At that time, we call Bona. Name is changed. So we call Bona. So mostly they are clever in the Veda. They are Hinduism. So mostly those are coming from India. The city of Pune, the city of Pune. So from that Pune city, they come. So because of coming from Pune city, we call them Pona, like that. So this is related to Brahman, related to Pona. So Pona has a few types. In the beginning, they stay with less desire, no cook, eating the fruits, donations, and they are practicing jhanas. Their mind is quite pure. Because of this, they are Brahmana. But later part, they stay near the village, near the city. They teach some education, such as Veda. They are called Jati Brahmana. The Brahman in a clan, in a caste. So, but later part, just fake Brahmana. Go into the river, wash their body, but they say they are removing evil. They are not really Brahmanas. For the Myanmar, we call those people Brahmana or Kahombadi, the owner of cows, Huyatama. So some people are so really coming from Pune city. They are clever in a Veda. We call white Huya Pyu. Some people, they are not Bona. They are not Brahmin, but they learn Veda. They are clever in Veda. So we call Huya Nyo, brown Huya. Brown Huya. So their name is Huya Pyu, white Huya, Huya Nyo, brown Huya. After that, we call Puna. So anyway, here, Forbearance is the power of recluse and Brahmins. Here, Brahman means Brahman in quality, not the other Brahman's power. Okay, this is about the being impatient. We are finished about the being impatient. Next time, we will continue Satya Pāramī. We should stop here. We will share merit. Repeat after me. Idam me punyam nibbanasa bhajayo hotu mama punya bhagam sabbasaṃ bhajami desave me samam punya bhagam Labandu sadhu sadhu sadhu.